Don't feel like it's free or anything. And it's all private, so even if you get famous, it will still be confidential.
Okay.
Alright, so thanks for coming today. So I know you're in, what is it, DFM?
DFM 253.
Yeah, how is it going?
It's going good. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you into nutrition? So it's like...
This class has definitely piqued my interest in nutrition.
Yeah.
So.
Cool. Alright, so we're just gonna it's gonna be very orderly, so I'm gonna try and give you an idea of what's gonna happen. So you're Emily, so it's spelled just slightly different, so I was wanting to make sure that I pronounced it right.
Yeah,
so
you're pronouncing it perfectly.
Okay, and you're okay with how we're all situated and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, have you ever met with a nutritionist before?
I think once or twice before.
How was it?
It was very quick, simple. You know, they asked me questions like, what do you usually eat, and things like that, and they told me what I should eat more of. And
was it through the school or was it?
No, it was through Kaiser.
Oh, okay.
I live across the bay, so.
Oh, okay. So you're East Bay. Same. Yeah. So I understand when you said the commuting thing. I was like, I get you. Yeah. All right. So today, we're just gonna go over I'm gonna ask you a few questions about your routine and eating, and then we'll go through a 24-hour recall, which I think you learned about.
Yeah, we were doing it.
And then Gretchen has taught us about 3 different subjects that we're allowed to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And so the first one is eating on a budget, or reading a nutrition label, or eating a balanced diet. So you can choose which one you'd like to discuss.
So it was budget,
nutrition label,
and
balanced diet.
Balanced diet. Balanced diet.
Balanced diet? You sure?
I think so.
Okay. And then just a couple things before we begin. If you ever feel uncomfortable, we can stop.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about that. And then he's just observing me, not you.
I
So don't
figured.
feel don't feel uncomfortable. And then the other thing is, before we go on, let's see, there's just a form. So this is a confidentiality agreement that I just need you to sign, so go ahead and take your time and read through it. Perfect. Thanks. Oh, you have nice handwriting.
Thank you.
Alright, so before we begin, I just need to get your verbal consent that we can go on.
Yes.
You good?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so what we're going to start out with is I'm just going to ask you a few questions related to your routine, your eating pattern, just so I can kind of get an idea where you're coming from. So my first question is, what grade or year are you at SFSU?
This is my senior year.
Okay, senior year. And you already told me you live off campus. So, if you don't mind me asking, what's your major since you're a senior?
Nursing.
Nursing, alright.
Into the program.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. I've heard that's really hard.
Yeah. I'm taking the TEAS test. I took one already, so I have to take it again to get a better grade.
Oh my goodness, that's stressful. I know my little sister is going into it, and I'm just oh man, it sounds hard. Alright, so the next question is, how long is your commute?
About an hour.
Yeah, so do you do the BART thing?
I do the BART, and then I take either the bus or the shuttle.
Okay, which stop do you get on? Because I do Del Norte. I started Del Norte.
Yeah, I usually either start at Del Norte because I live in El Sobrante.
Oh my goodness. Same.
So
Yeah.
either that or like I go all the way to my boyfriend's house in Berkeley and then he drops me off.
Oh,
in
that's
Berkeley,
nice.
So
Yeah.
I save a little bit of money.
So you've been doing it all 4 years?
Mhm.
Same. It's a good study time though.
Yeah,
It's actually
exactly.
helpful. Yeah. All right. Okay. So the next couple questions are going to be more geared towards food, and this will be interesting because I feel like we're going to relate pretty well because of commuting. But how often do you buy meals and or snacks out? Would you say? Like never, rarely, sometimes,
Rarely.
rarely.
Yeah, I try to pack
Yeah.
food, not spend too much.
Yeah. Okay, how often would you say you buy meals out, like on a weekend?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, and then a different one is how often you buy snacks out?
Snacks, rarely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. Alright, so I'm just gonna take a moment and then put this into my form. It's your senior off-campus commute, and it was more than 30 minutes, yeah. And then really sometimes. And then how often do you buy snacks out? What was that?
It was rarely.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so moving on, we are going to do like a 24-hour diet recall, and the system that we use is a 3-pass system, so there's a more detailed one, but we're just going to use a broad one. So it's called the 3-pass system, so what we do is, like the first time through, you're going to give me like general like details of like starting from the time you woke up till when you went to sleep. So I'm going to ask you a quick list of what you ate yesterday, and then we'll add in details, and then like lastly we'll just kind of review just if you like forgot anything.
Okay.
Alright, so starting from the beginning, let's take some notes. What was the first thing that you ate or drank yesterday?
I had a cup of orange juice, a small little pancake with blackberry jam, and one sausage link.
Alright,
Breakfast
small
sausage.
pancake. And just, these are actually like, random
Mhm.
objects that will like kind of help me get an idea of the size. So when you say small pancake, what would you say?
It's a little bit smaller than this, but like I would say like the CD.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's something. Oh yeah, like that?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright. And then for the orange juice, would you say it was like that much?
Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
Perfect. And just like curious about like the type of pancake. Was it like pre-made, or did you make your own homemade pancake, or was it?
My dad made
Okay.
from scratch.
Nice. Okay, from scratch. And then the breakfast sausage, was there like a brand in particular?
I think it was a turkey sausage, and I think it was Jimmy John.
Jimmy Dean?
Jimmy
Something.
something.
that-
It's like a
yeah.
red box. I think.
Yeah, I think I know what, but I don't know the brand.
Jimmy Dean.
Is it Jimmy Dean? Okay. I don't eat meat, so I don't know. Okay, so what about the time or location? So it was at home.
It was home, probably around 9:30.
Okay. Alright. How about after that? Any snacks, or what was your next meal, or
I
Anything?
had lunch, and I had like a glass of water and hummus and like 6 or 7 pieces of chicken nuggets.
Alright. And when you say hummus, how much would you say that was? You could even use this if you want.
I think I eat a little bit more than maybe 2 golf balls.
2 golf balls?
Yeah.
Alright. And then chicken nuggets. Okay. 2 golf balls hummus. And for the chicken nuggets, was it like a frozen or like?
Yeah, it was a frozen nuggets that I bought at Costco.
And were
It's
they like those long ones or like the?
No, they were like
smallish?
the smallish ones. They're like organic.
Okay. Alright.
Chicken nuggets.
So like bite size almost.
Mhm.
And you had a glass of water.
Mhm.
And you, what time would you say this is around?
I want to say like 12.
12. Alright. And then, did you eat anything like around after, before dinner, or did you have like, what was the next time that you ate?
After that, I just pretty much kept drinking water, and then I think around like 4 or 5, I had like a glass of milk and like 2 chocolate chip cookies
Okay.
from Berkeley Bowl.
Oh my goodness, I love Berkeley Bowl. I could just walk through there all day.
It's
The
really
amount
nice.
of variety they have is
Yeah.
just... Okay, so I'm just gonna like keep going on rabbit trails. Alright, so glass of milk. Do you have any idea of like...
I want to say maybe a cup. Yeah.
Okay. And then the chocolate chip cookies, like what size would you say?
They were mini. Like they were
Mini.
mini size. But the amount I ate was maybe I want to say maybe half a cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I forgot to ask, but like for the water, was it like a cup of water or like?
Yeah. It was like maybe 2 cups of water.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's easy to forget about water, so I'm glad you remembered. Alright, and then did you eat anything after that?
Not until dinner. No.
Okay. And so what time was dinner around?
Dinner, I ate like around 7.
Okay. And was this all at home?
Yeah.
Alright. And what'd you have for dinner?
Dinner, we had burgers, cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers. Can you walk me kind of through like, cause like if I think McDonald's burger versus homemade burger, there's a big difference. So could you like walk me through your burger?
Okay, so the burger meat was organic from Costco. And it was ground beef, and then it had cheese, cheddar cheese, 1 slice. Then the buns were like those, they call them pretzel buns, from like Sprouts.
Okay.
And then lettuce, tomato, like 2 slices of tomato, and I put a guac on the burger, maybe like 2 tablespoons full.
Alright. So like maybe
Like, yeah.
golf ball size.
Mhm. And then and then I had like a glass of water, a cup of water, and maybe half a cup of fries, baked fries.
Okay. And were they like sweet potato or like?
I had like half, it was a half cup altogether, but it was like half of it was sweet potato and the other half
Okay,
was,
so like 1/4 and then
Yeah.
1/4. just to kind of review, so you had the organic ground beef, and what kind of size would you say the patty was? Like a deck of cards, or let's see what else in there. That'd be kind of small. It's a hockey puck.
Maybe a hockey puck.
Yeah, that works. And then the cheddar cheese, so you said 1 slice.
Yeah. Like they were already
Pre-sliced.
pre-sliced.
Okay. And then the pretzel bun, I'm assuming is like smaller than this, like a bun size. Right. And then just a slice of lettuce.
Yeah.
Alright. Did you have any condiments?
Ketchup.
And about how much would you say, probably?
Maybe
One squirt's worth.
maybe a golf ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. And did you have anything after dinner?
No.
Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna go through it just to see if you remember anything else. Alright, so around 9:30 a.m. you're at home, you had a cup of orange juice, a small pancake about the CD size, 1 breakfast turkey sausage. How big would you say, is there anything that would be? Okay.
Like 2 cubes.
Yeah. Probably 2 lengthwise.
Yeah.
Alright. And then around 12 p.m. you had a cup of water, and then some hummus, about 2 golf ball size, and then 6 to 7 organic small bite-sized chicken nuggets. Alright, and then you had another cup of water later, and then around 4 to 5 p.m. you had a cup of milk with a half cup chocolate chip cookies, little chocolate chip cookies. And then around 7 p.m. you had cheeseburgers, and it was an organic ground beef around the hockey puck size, cheddar cheese 1 slice pre-sliced, with pretzel buns, a small CD case, lettuce, just a slice of lettuce, a couple slices of tomato, and then a golf ball size of guac. And then after dinner you had, you had about a 1/4 cup sweet potato, 1/4 cup original fries. And were these frozen or homemade?
No, they were frozen.
Okay. And then with that you had about a golf ball size of ketchup.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so the last question for this is this a usual day of intake, would you say? Because I know sometimes weekend might be different than weekdays. So.
Yeah. I mean, the lunch, not usually. Sometimes I have maybe a turkey sandwich or something. But other than that, and the pancakes, that's once.
Yeah.
Every so often. But yeah, I guess.
So yes and no.
Yeah.
Okay. So lunch sometimes different, and usually a sandwich. I know it can be hard commuting, making something that's not gonna smash in your backpack.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, okay. So just to review, the topic that you were interested in was the eating balanced diet, right? Yeah. Alright. Okay. So as I said, Gretchen has like reviewed these materials with us, and so this is what we're like ready to talk about. Sorry. So what I'm hoping to do is like, from what you know, like it would be great if we could work together to create a SMART goal. So a SMART goal is like an acronym for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So it's like the difference between saying like, I want to just eat more grains in life, or I would like to eat oatmeal 5 times a week. So it's a lot more specific, a lot more like geared towards you individually, and less like, I kind of want to eat vegetables, like a 2019 like January goal or something like that. Alright, so how like confident are you feeling that we could like create a SMART goal from like 1 to 10? I have like let's see, a special graphic.
Like, am I ready to like
Yeah,
commit?
so like if we were to create a goal based on eating more balanced, like how ready do you feel to like?
Pretty ready. Like 9.
9. Alright, okay, great. Okay, so let's see. So does the SMART goal kind of make sense? It's a lot more specific than like, yeah. Alright, okay. So, thanks for answering the questions. So it seems like you're pretty ready. So I know you wanted to talk about eating more balanced. What would you say you kind of already know about eating balanced?
Like what do I need to improve on?
No, like,
or?
no, just like what you know in general.
Well, that I guess that you have to like just eat a variety of things, and it doesn't, it shouldn't be all the same all the time.
Yeah.
And try to get like, when you talk about let's eat more fruit, like eat more like apples, grapes, like different colors and stuff like that. So you get
not
like
eating
necessary nutrients.
Apples like 24/7.
Yeah, like if you just like kiwi, then you're just
Yeah.
gonna eat kiwi all the time, but maybe that's not nutrition.
Yeah. It should be hard if like you really like kiwi.
Yeah.
But alright, so you feel like you need to eat a variety of different stuff
To get like
yeah.
the daily nutrients that
Yeah,
your body
yeah.
actually needs.
Do you get that from Gretchen? Has she helped at all with like, has she changed your mindset?
Yeah, I mean, like I was, before taking the class,
Yeah.
I was kind of already trying to change my diet.
Yeah.
And then I'm taking her class, and
Yeah.
so all her information is really like opening my eyes
Yeah.
to more information that I didn't know.
Yeah, and how like food can actually be really beneficial. So sometimes I feel like it's like so medicine focused.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of what you eat is, helps in the long run.
Yeah. Alright, okay, so I actually have, let's see, that's not the right one. Eating a balanced diet. I think this is, yeah, alright, so this is like the too much information one, but this is like more like broad one. So I thought we could go over this together. So this one has a lot more, but what you were saying about fruits and vegetables is really good. So trying to add vegetables or fruits to every snack. A kind of like general rule is like when you're eating meals, make half your plates like fruits or vegetables. They're really great because they're high in nutrients and high in fiber, but they're also lower in calories and fat and sodium, which it's there's a lot of high sodium like hidden in snacks and all that stuff. Alright, And actually, it can be more affordable to buy it frozen or like in season. If you're like looking for the fruits and vegetables. Another thing that I even can forget about is buying 100% fruit juice and making sure there's not like random stuff in there that you don't really know what it is. So with variety of vegetables, I know sometimes it can be hard to like get a variety, so like not even just the green, but like the red, the orange, especially in fall, there's like great root vegetables. I know in Trader Joe's they have like these purple sweet potatoes that are so good. Like I can't get enough of them, so it's like I have to eat a variety too. So just looking at like the lists here, what are some that you eat often?
From the vegetables?
Yeah, or what do you like to eat? Because I know you had like tomatoes and then you had lettuce. Just looking at the vegetables.
Probably broccoli, sometimes carrots, corn, potatoes, avocado, mushrooms.
So like looking at that list, where do you think like, thinking about your 24-hour recall, where do you think like you could maybe add in some vegetables? Or do you even think you need to?
Yeah. I do. You know, probably like in all my meals I could incorporate all of like vegetables, because you know.
Well, like I noticed you had the hummus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was what was it? It was like red bell pepper hummus or something like that.
Yeah.
Which I'm really getting into.
I'm addicted to tomato basil hummus.
Oh, that sounds
I was like
good.
texting my brother about it. Just like, yes. The garlic is really good too, but it's like the whole breath thing.
Yeah, I love garlic. It's good.
So you could like dip vegetables in that. You said something about breakfast. And then also dinner. So you had some in dinner.
Yeah.
You can even have with a snack. Hummus and vegetables is a really good snack. So that's like one thing you could focus on. But I mean, there's also like protein, grains, dairy. So in terms of protein, most people are getting enough protein, but it's like the lean sources of protein that have like less fat, less cholesterol, and then also like the ways you cook. So like frying, like all the added fat, the sodium that we were talking about. So like processed meats like ham, sausage, deli meats, they also have a lot of sodium. So looking at your 24-hour recall, so you get some protein from hummus, the chicken nuggets, the organic ground beef. So those are some great protein sources. Any non-animal sources? So you have the hummus, that's a non-animal source. Looking at the list of protein sources, what do you think? Anything catch your eye?
That I should eat more of, or?
That you could implement more of.
I used to eat beans a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't have them all the time now.
Is there a reason? Because
Um,
I know sometimes like the whole constipation thing can be a problem, or.
no, I think it's more because I still live with my parents.
Yeah.
So, both of them work, and sometimes my mom used to make like big pots of beans
Yeah.
and then freeze them, and they'll just be there, and I could just.
Yeah, I understand.
And so lately it's like not.
Yeah,
No,
it's
she
not
doesn't have time
easy
to-
enough.
Yeah.
I know.
So,
That's funny. Yeah, the same.
but, like, almond butter, I've been trying to cut down on eggs.
Mhm.
So what I do is like if I'm staying home for the day or something like that, I usually have a toast with almond butter and jam.
That's really good.
Mhm.
It's a good snack too, almond butter.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's like so on peanut butter that you forget about almond butter. And there's
Yeah.
also like those mixed nut butters